Hi, Nick here. Today we're going to work on Look at Miss Ohio, a great song by Gillian Welch and her musical partner Dave Rawlings, who's also a machine on the guitar, by the way. This is a fun song, pretty straightforward, but it has a little bit different song structure than you may have seen before, and some of the chord grips that we're going to use may be a little different from what you've seen before. I think it's a great tune to learn, so with that, let's begin. Okay, so here we go with Look at Miss Ohio. And we're going to start off with the central chord progression of the song, which is used for both the choruses and the verses, and part of it's used for the intro and the outro. So basically, this one chord progression just dominates almost the entire song. We start off with an F chord, except we're going to use a grip for F that you may not have used before. This isn't the easy F, and it's not the bar chord F. It's actually just the middle four strings that we're going to be using. So that's going to be first finger on the second string, first fret, second finger on the third string, second fret, pinky on the fourth string, third fret, and third finger on the fifth string, third fret. So we're just playing those middle four strings. We're going to leave the sixth and first string out. Though actually, if you're good with using your thumb to hit the bass notes, you could use your thumb to play this sixth string first fret note, but I'm not really great with that, so I think you can use this voicing here. It's a good voicing. It's actually F with C in the bass when you leave that sixth string note out, but we're just going to call it F for now. So the next chord is really easy to get to. It's going to be C with G in the bass, and basically we can take the second, third, and fourth fingers from this F voicing and move them up towards the ceiling one string, and we get C with G in the bass. So basically we've got, again, we're going to leave the first string out of this voicing, second string first fret, fourth string on the second fret, fifth string, and sixth string on the third fret. Okay, so that's C with G in the bass. And then we go to a G chord, which I'm going to play this way for the song. Now this is kind of an unusual way to play G that you may not have seen before, but there's a reason I'm going to play it this way, which we'll see in a second. I think the first time you come across it, you could really play it either way, but you may want to go ahead and get used to grabbing it this way. And we're going to use the fourth finger on the first string, third fret. The second string is going to be open for this voicing in G. We're not going to hold anything down there. Second finger on the fifth string, second fret, and third finger on the sixth string, third fret. Okay, so we've got a G chord there. Okay, so after the G chord, we have A minor, and we have a walk down. It's going to be basically strumming the A minor, and then you can use your pinky to play that G note while the A minor is still ringing on the sixth string, third fret. So you're going to play the A minor, G, bass note, walks down to F. And here you can play, I think it sounds good to have that root note there so you get the effect of the walk down. You can either play the bar chord or you can play this position of F. I think whatever works for you. Then we go back to C with G in the bass again. And then we go to this G chord, and notice how I'm fingering it. The reason we're going to play it this way, and then we're leaving the second string open, is we have this sus4. So we have G, and then we have G sus4, where we're adding on this second string first fret note, and we have to use our first finger to play that. And that's why we want to use these other fingers to play the notes of a G chord. We normally wouldn't play a G this way, but because we're going to need to hit that sus4 note there. Actually, it's an add 11 because the third's on the fifth string, but I'm going to call it a sus4. So that's the main chord progression there. I'm going to play through it for you and try to count it out for you as well. So we start off, it's basically going to be 2 beats per chord for the most part. We have F, which is 2 beats, C, 3, 4 with G in the bass, then G, 2 beats, and then A minor is beat 3, hit that G in the bass for beat 4, back to F, 1, 2, C with G in the bass, then G, and then those 2 bars repeat, F again, C with G in the bass, and then the G, and G sus4. So the count for that G to G sus4, if you wanted to count it out, would be like 1, 2, E and 3, 4. So you're going to put the first finger down on the E of 2. It's a 16th note count. So it's going to be 1, 2, E and 3, 4. And you're taking it back off for the 3. So it's just on the E and of the second beat there that you're playing that sus4. So again, counting it out very slowly, it's going to be 1, 2, E and 3, 4. So now that we've worked through that main chord progression for Look at Miss Ohio, I want to go through and show you how the song goes. We start off with an intro, which is going to be just the first 4 bars of that chorus or verse chord progression. So normally the second 2 bars of that progression repeats so that you have 6 bars total, but the intro is just going to be 4 bars. So it'll go like this. That's from there, the end of the intro, you go right into the chorus, which is that same progression. And then you have the verse, which is the same progression again, which starts with going to drive to Atlanta. So you're just having verse lyrics over that progression instead of the chorus. And then you have a bridge, which is 4 bars. It's just basically A minor for a bar, and then this chord, which you could call D9 with F sharp in the bass. Basically what you're just doing is taking this A minor chord, and I'm playing it with my first finger on the 2nd string 1st fret, 3rd finger on the 3rd string 2nd fret, and 2nd finger on the 4th string 2nd fret. Regular A minor shape there. We're leaving the 6th string out. Then we take our 2nd finger off of where it is here and put it on the 6th string at the 2nd fret. We're going to mute the A string. I think you probably want to leave that out of this voicing. And you're going to strum the rest of them. So the fleshy part of your 2nd finger kind of mutes that A string. And then you can strum the rest of the strings. 4th string's open and the 1st string is open. These 2 notes are still the same place they were when you were playing A minor. So that's D9 with F sharp in the bass. And that's the bridge. It's basically those 2 chords, and then you repeat it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? And that's it. And then from there, another verse, another chorus. Then you have another kind of solo or instrumental bit, which is the bridge plus the intro progression. And again, the intro is just like the verse or the chorus, except it's 4 bars. And then you have another verse and chorus. And then after that last chorus, there's a tag, so you play through the chorus and then you play the last two bars again. Alright, and then after that, there's an instrumental sort of outro, which is basically that same tag, the last two bars of the chorus. And you're going to play that 4 times straight through, and then on the 5th time you're going to play it and just strum that G chord and let it ring for the whole bar, and the song's done. Okay, so let's take a second now to see how you could strum this song. Basically, I think you can get by with the strum that goes like this. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. And you would count it like this. 1, 2, E and a 3, 4, E and a 1, 2, E and a 3, 4, E and a. So you just have a quarter note and then 4/16 notes, and that's basically your strumming pattern. So let's start off and work through the chorus or the verse progression, whatever you want to call it, and we'll see how this can be strummed. So it's not going to be like we just saw it the whole way through, but for most of it. So we start off with going from F to C with G in the bass. 1, 2, and a 3, 4, and then the G. 1, 2, and we just strum these once each. A minor, just play that bass note, and then F, 2, and a C with G, 2, and a 3, 4. So for that bar with the G sus4, we're just going to strum the G, then we're going to go to E and then we're going to play 3, 4, and just do down strums for those 2 beats. Now, when we do that sus4, you could do the down, up strum. So pattern-wise, with the pick, it'll be down, down, up, down, down. And that is how you would strum through the verse or chorus progression. And I think the strum you could use for the bridge, you could use something like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, E and 1, 2, 3, and 4, E and down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. So the strum there, it's 1, 2, 3, and 4, E and down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up. So 1, 2 quarter notes, 3 and triplet, but it's swung a little bit, 4 E and 16th notes. All right. So that is a strum that you could use for that bridge progression. Okay, so that was Look at Miss Ohio by Gillian Welch and Dave Rawlings. I hope you've had fun learning this song. Thanks for watching. Okay, so as a quick bonus here, I thought I'd show you a cool hammer-on move that you can do when you're playing both the F chord and the C with G in the bass. So basically what we're doing is we're going to hammer on from an open string to the 3rd of the chord, basically from the 2nd to the 3rd. And for F, that's going to be playing the 3rd string open and hammering on to that 2nd fret with your 2nd finger, right? So and to go along with the strum, you could hammer it on like this. 1, 2, E and 3, 4 E and 1, 2 E and 3, kind of with that kind of a rhythm. And similar for C with G in the bass, except this time you're hammering on from the 4th string open to the 4th string 2nd fret. So